It's the Celtics to start out. And he takes the feed and stride and slams it home.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Derek White. Here's Towns. Simpson with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Here's Bridges. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
To the paint. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
Brunson outside. Here's Anunoby. New York, no good that time either. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. Here's Tatum, and he can't jam it through. Outside, Towns. Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Now, here's Simons. To the inside. There's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Well, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
Outside Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown feeling out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got his second basket.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Anunoby, good.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by 4. .139 left in the first quarter of the game.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And a new group in for the Celtics. And here are the Knicks now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Wow, Clarkson can really move. And once he's airborne, there's nothing the D can do.
Now Pritchard. Here's Hauser. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
McBride's shot is off. Celtics leading by 4. Brown outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Boston. 4-point game. Brown outside. Stolen by Clarkson. Over Pritchard. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
12. Boston, 14.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Tatum, that's for 2. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Brunson. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And last season, and again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Tatum looking around. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Outside Clarkson. The wing jumper off target. Here's Boston now. Outside Tatum. Over in the corner, Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple. Over in the corner, McBride. It's stolen by Gonzalez. And Tatum out top the key. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Just 2 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
On the wing, Brown. He has 6. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back to Brunson. A 3-ball. The rebound by Cato.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Inside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown outside. White wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
Outside Tatum. White left side. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Both teams will make substitutions. Outside, Towns. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
And here is Simon. Nothing on the board. Right wing takes the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Greg, with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being, perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite?
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returns.
Celtics leading by 9. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got his first 2 points.
And anytime you get a fast break chance, you'll want to run. And Simons, a terrific finisher.
At the heart. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good. Kolek has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Brown. And stolen by Anunoby. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Now here's Brunson. Brunson on the move. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Anunoby has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Down low. There's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Tatum following the score by New York. To the middle, here's Queta. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And slam dunk by Tatum.
They're always looking for ways to put Jason Tatum in positions to attack. No better way than in pick and roll action.
Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Celtics leading by 5. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years. Loading up for a title run. And they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges. And, of course, you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit. Will they?
Here's Tatum. Pass to Queta. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Towns. A tight game here in New York. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad. But there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Boston, no good that time either. Anhart throws it down.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 10. Pass to Tatum. This ball movement by Boston. And just miss after miss right now. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Back to Brunson. Here's Towns. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Brown with it. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Here's Queta. And he uses the glass on the layup. Queta's got his second bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Down low. It's tipped. And stolen by Tatum. Tatum draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. The rebound by Cato. The Celtics with the lead. Inside. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Now Brunson. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
It's a tie game in New York. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sport. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Six to shoot. Sweet move. Tatum strides in there for the basket.
But Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
On deep, Brunson. Rebound by the Celtics.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. From outside, off the mark. New York trailing. And Brunson, here we go. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And really, after trailing the entire game, you've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Driving inside. Pass to Clarkson. Back to McBride. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Jordan Clarkson has better passing skills than people think. That is on time and on target.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. She's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Tatum on the wing. Tatum taking it in. Cleared away by Hart. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Takes the three. Rebounded by Tatum. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Brown. Oh, good on the layup.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Outside, Brunson.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to score it.
First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Tatum. and stolen by Hart. Right side Towns. Hart outside. Now here's Bridges. Stolen by Tatum. White goes in. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great determination, but can't put it back in. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Anunoby with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Rebounded by Broughton.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Here's Anunoby. And taken away by Brown. Now White. Tatum on the wing. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer. And that's an intentional foul.
Jason Tatum. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Queta for 3, and there's the 3.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. White fires. So a close game sees New York take this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another.